state television company Western Armenia represents the most important events of these days. Today's broadcast: high temperature in Sebastia, Western Armenia. Russian specialists neutralized 24,200 explosive objects in Artsakh, Ministry of Defense of Russia. The Armenian community has renamed the Talaat Pasha Street in Paphos, Cyprus. Over 50 senators calling on Biden to put pressure on Erdogan. Sites of Western Armenia, the ancient city of Agri, Meya. Writing Centers of Utik, North Artsakh has been published. The International Filmological Union granted the Armenian Gampr dog the status of the national breed of Armenia on February 10, 2011. The air temperature in Sebastia, Western Armenia is higher than the average seasonal temperature. The lowest average air temperature in Sivas in February was minus 6.3 degrees. In February, the highest air temperature in Sebastia for the last 95 years was plus 11.5. Today, after 95 years, the thermometer showed plus 13 degrees. Specialists of the International Center for Demining Operations of the Ministry of Defense of Russia continue carrying out demining works in the Martuni region of Nagorno-Karabakh. The press service of the Ministry of Defense of Russia reports. It is noted that the peacekeepers used uranium-6 modern robotic equipment during demining and clearing operations near the settlements, which allows to ensure the safety of servicemen during explosive operations. As mentioned in the statement, 1,191.3 hectares of land, more than 350 kilometers of roads, 1,170 buildings were cleared of unexploded ordnance as a result of the work carried out since November 23, 2020 by the engineering subdivisions of the Russian peacekeeping forces. About 24,200 explosive devices were found and neutralized. Turkey is upset about the renaming of some Turkish-named streets in the Greek part of the Republic of Cyprus. An article in the pro-government Turkish Hurriyet daily accuses Greeks of Cyprus of taking Turkish neighborhoods in the southern part of the island before 1974 and eliminating street names there, forgetting the Turkish occupation of almost half of Cyprus. Outraged by the renaming of the streets, the Turkish columnist mentioned the renaming of Talaat Pasha Avenue in Paphos, Cyprus, which was renamed Justice Avenue a few weeks ago by the local Armenian community. Let us note that more than 200,000 Greeks moved from the Turkish part to the Greek part as a result of the division of the island by the Turkish occupation in 1974. More than 50 U.S. senators have signed a letter to President Joe Biden calling for pressure on the Turkish government to improve its human rights record, underscoring its growing authoritarianism. The bipartisan initiative, led by Democratic Senators Ron Wyden and Republican Senator Marco Rubio of Florida, noted that Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's foreign policy has become more aggressive and belligerent. The ancient city of Meya, located in the province of Diadin, Agri, Western Armenia, and the fairy tale canyons surrounding it, have been covered with snow white, creating a nice view. The ancient city of Meya, which was home to many civilizations, now welcomes visitors with its natural beauty. The ancient city, dug into the rocks on the south-facing slopes of the mountain, with its places of worship and living quotas, is remarkable for its chimney-like canyons, which have recently been formed by the erosion of rocks. The ancient city is also known as the Gate of Civilizations. A senior researcher of Matenadaran, Tamara Minasyan's study, Writing Centers of Utik, North Artsakh, has been published. Based on manuscript, lithographic and bibliographic sources, the Writing Centers of Utik province, one of the oldest cradles of Armenian written culture, are presented with the publication of numerous memoirs covering many issues related to the history of the province. The book presents the history of the provinces of the state, the problems of cultural and manuscript heritage according to the occupation of the territories, which had new borders due to administrative political changes in the following centuries. The study in some sense is a continuation of the book Writing Centers of Artsakh, published by the author in 2015. Dr. Karen Matosyan is the editor of the book. A map of Utik writing centers is also attached to the work. You can find the digital version of the book at the following link. The International Filmological Union granted the Armenian Gampr dog the status of the national breed of Armenia on February 10, 2011. Gampr has been a dog of the Armenian highlands for thousands of years and remains a pride for the Armenian people. The foundation of trade exchange in the Armenian highlands were not gold and silver, but natural products or animals. The price of a dog was determined by the exchange rates. In reality, however, the price of a Gampr dog was much higher. Killing a Gampr or raising a gun on it was equal to murder. The Gampr standard was recognized during the meeting of the Tribal Commission of the International Filmological Union in Moscow on February 10, 2011. It was granted the status of the national breed of Armenia and was registered under number 204. The short-hair type of the Armenian Gampr is recognized according to the accepted standard. Now we present you Jaghatse Mani Mani by Yerevan Chamber Choir. The full version is available on the official website of Western Armenia TV. This was all for today. Goodbye.